I just have just few things to say, and I'll just leave it. On the lady with the issue of the snake bite, I think I have had some couple of comments or submission, and I don't think there's any way we try to hold maybe the hospital responsible. In my own opinion, as much as we believe that it is a function of the government to provide health care for its people, I don't know the kind of hospital the lady went to. Maybe she went to a private hospital or a public hospital. But regardless of the hospital that she went to, it is the duty of that hospital to have venom kept somewhere in their refrigerator. And this is where I'm trying to go. Every driver has maybe fire extinguisher in their car. Not because they just want to have it for having sake. As a matter of fact, some people were actually forced to have fire extinguisher in their car. Now, I think earlier you said the hospital doesn't even know when they will need that venom. And that's the reason why you need that venom in store. That's the reason why you need it. Hospitals here, for example, maybe the bigger ones, they have pharmacies, or they have pharmacy in their hospital. And the same is for the general hospital in Nigeria. There is a pharmacy section in those hospitals. And so there is no reason why there should not be, even if it's a bottle of a venom or something that can actually help to hold that lady until the real thing comes and then is used on her. That hospital should be held responsible. As a matter of fact, whoever is in charge of the hospital should be questioned. Every vehicle or every driver from the law in the land should have a fire extinguisher, not because you pray that your vehicle should burn, but you will need it. As a matter of fact, every vehicle has a spare tire. Why do you have spare tire? Not because you are praying that your vehicle, your tire should get busted, but who knows? Your tire get busted and then you are somewhere in a thick forest. There are no tire shop. Who do you call to? You quickly change your tire and then you move on until you have the real thing to put on your vehicle. As much as the government is culpable, so also the hospital is culpable. Now you now say, okay, what about hospitals that are using they don't have lights? They cannot even provide generator. Now you now see pregnant women being worked on during delivery. Maybe some even need cesarean operation and then they don't have light. They now have to use cell phone light to carry out operation. That is how bad the country has been destroyed. And so that's why the clamor for Mr. Peter Gregory Obi comes in. And I think that America's submission is just a kind of maybe a support to what I said here last week about Donald Trump and his movements. Mr. Peter has not fully come to realize the power that he has. Only if he can study Donald Trump. As a matter of fact, like I said here last week, Donald Trump abused Ted Cruz, abused Lindsey Graham, abused most of the top Republican senators, House of Rep members. As a matter of fact, there's a lady called Marjorie Green now. She's a ad supporter of Donald Trump. But because Donald Trump will not support her now, because she said something about Donald Trump, she's not going for re-election. That is how powerful Donald Trump is. Here in Texas, there is a run for the Senate race. There is John Collins that you played his video last week. There is this other guy called West, and there's another person. Now they are saying that Whoever Donald Trump supports obviously becomes the senator. But we who is he going to choose? He said, "Don't worry. When we get to that point, we'll determine." That is how that is how powerful Donald Trump has become. Because why? He has a movement called MAGA. So, Mr. Peter, and it's so sad that the like of Unisa Tanko, they listen to American politics and they are just playing to the gallery. When you have a movement, you don't go begging around. You just leverage on your movement and then you keep moving, both home and abroad. As a matter of fact, other countries are part of Mr. Peter Gregory Obi's movement. Have you not heard that in some country they are saying, just give us Peter Obi and we'll make the best use of Peter. They are all, I mean, places like Cameroon, some other African countries say, oh, how I wish that we have a man like Peter Obi in our country. So we cannot be begging around when you have a movement. Now, the issue of Lai Mohammed, where was Lai Mohammed since all these days? It is their propaganda. We saw it before. We'll see it again. Nigerians, I will say what Mr. Jonathan say again. If Nigerians are willing, and like I have said some times ago, you can chase out these criminals in less than 24 hours. It only takes the unity of Nigerians and our willingness that the North, the South, the East can come together. If we in less than 5 hours, if Nigerians are willing, they can chase out these guys and take back the country. It is only our unity and our willingness that is needed. And that is what we are clamoring for. Let's unite. Whether you are Igbo, whether you are Yoruba, whether you are Ishekiri. I mean, in our own mind, we know that the Igbo history exists. We know who Nnamdi Azikiwe is. We know who Ojukwu is. So let them do whatever, all of their shenanigans. We know them. We know their stories. But it only takes our own unity to be able to fight against these people, both home and abroad. To change the course of the nation is our unity. Forget about how much they are giving to people. If we so determine, these guys can be chased out. Forget Asari Dokubo. Forget all of the Asawanas, whatever he wants to say. These are guys that they only talk when it benefits them. When they don't have anything to gain, they don't speak. So for characters like that, you pay little attention to them. And let's face the real deal. It is only sad Nigerians are not paying attention to the real deal, but we are going after the things that doesn't matter. So my own call is the fact that if Nigerians are willing, and like Mr. Jonathan, if Nigeria, that this coming election is hanged on Nigeria, not even on Mr. Peter Obi now, he's only one man. But the collective Nigerians can do the needful and get him to power. Thank you very much, Aide Mike.
All right. Thank you. Give us a mandate. Thanks for your submission.